How's it going, YouTube? Another Wednesday, and you know, been just reading a lot and trying to figure out what to talk about. And you know what? The best things to talk about to other people that either do believe or don't believe is your own experience with God. I mean, your testimony is what He says to go out and tell people. And I've been doing these videos for weeks now. I don't have a lot of views or subscribers, or if any. And you know, it kind of makes you sad by the fact that you wonder, am I doing something wrong? But God told me to do these, and that's why I'm doing them. And so tonight, this one's going to be about encouraging you to do God's will in your life, and for those that don't have hope, to give them hope. Like I said, I've been doing them for weeks, haven't had a lot of reviews. And to be honest with you, if I do these for a year every week and not one person watches them, I guarantee you this: at least one person on this planet has been touched by God through them, and that would be me. Okay. I gotta be a little bit ashamed, but I'm gonna say it anyway. This week I wasn't feeling really good. I was congested. Went into Walgreens to get some medicine to help with that. And as I'm walking in, I pass this young man that is sitting there, and I believe was a runaway teenager, late teenager, I don't know. But I would guess he's probably still at least high school age. And God told me when I went in, He said, go out there and talk to this young man, just talk to him. Just show him my love. Show him that somebody loves him. And I made all these excuses. I said, I'm sick. I'm sick. He probably won't be there when I get out. I walk out and he's still there. And, shamefully so, I just walked by and got in my car and left and used the excuse that I'm sick and I shouldn't want to get this person, sick. I'm more worried about his physical than his spiritual, right? And so I ask, if anybody watches this, that you pray for me, that God would give me the strength to do what He asked me to, and not just when I want to, not what's easy, but to do what's hard. I really feel like He just wanted me to go up to this kid and ask him who he was, and show him God's love. And if he wants to be saved or not, none of that didn't matter. Just to show him God's love, okay? Maybe you're watching this video and you're sitting there and you're going through life and you don't have hope and you feel like you're unloved, or it'd just be better if you weren't here, or maybe you just feel like hurt. Maybe you've been saved for years. I've failed my Lord and Savior. I've known Him, and I've failed Him. I've knowingly done it, and I've repented of it, and I'm by far not perfect. So maybe you are saved and you're just sitting there so stuck, like you can't move forward, like you're like in this rut, like you can't get closer to God like you want to. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's, you're contemplating suicide. I want you to know this. I want you to know there is hope. There is love from the Father. When Jesus died on the cross, it said that the veil tore in the temple. From the Holy of Holies to the holiest place, the veil tore from top to bottom. And only, what that represents for us is that God went out and ripped wide open the door, saying, you know what, I want a relationship directly with you. So if you're sitting there today and you feel hopeless, or you feel like you've messed up too many times, I want you to know that there is a God in heaven that wants a personal relationship with you. If it takes no more than getting on your knees, whether you're saved or you're not saved, and saying, Lord, just touch me. Just move me. Put me where you want me to be, and give me the strength to do what you want me to do. Like I said, I failed God miserably in my life, But I know that I had family and people that knew me that were praying for me. I was praying for myself. And when I look back, I sit there, I said, this is so big a mountain. How am I supposed to dig myself out of this place I put myself in? And in reality, and all the time, and I'm still not, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be perfect till God comes back and we see his face, okay? But it wasn't me that dug myself out. It wasn't me. He was the one that reached out and grabbed me by the hand and pulled me out of there. He was the one that said he loved me enough not to leave me there. You see, God calls a lot of things sin. And it is sin because, it hurts others. It keeps others from a relationship with him. It misleads what God represents, maybe. And we sit there and think, well, how can God hate this or hate that? He hates the action, yeah, because of what it causes. It causes death. It causes separation from him. Okay? But he loves the person. And the truth is, if you truly get saved, he's not going to leave you there. He's not going to want you to stay there. He's not going to let you stay there. Because he wants the best for you, just as you would for your kid, If you had a child and they wanted to do something bad and you try to tell them, no, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And they're thinking, why? It's so fun. What's the harm in it? Well, you know the harm and he knows the harm, okay? So don't fail to choose God just because you're scared that he's going to hate you, because he's not. But I can tell you this, he is going to move you. So pray for me and pray for yourself and pray for others. I really know that God just wants to do a work in your life, that he wants to touch you, that he wants to use you, and that he wants to just have a personal relationship with you. So pray that God in heaven that he would give you that today. Pray that God in heaven that he'd give others that. Pray for me especially, because I know I need it. Paul said he was a sinner, a chief of sinners. I would say I'm a step further. Anyway, I love you all, and I pray that you would choose God today. Just in wherever you're at in life, just get on your knees and choose God. I love you, and I want to see you in heaven. Until next week.